Welcome, Cosmic Ones. Today's subject matter is the new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo, happening at 29 degrees and 5 minutes of that zodiac sign. Wowza. It's like the 11th hour. It's now or never kind of new moon partial solar eclipse. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to all my listeners and subscribers. Thank you for your support. And if you are new here, we are going on a journey discussing the new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo occurring on the 21st of September, may be happening in the wee early morning hours of the 22nd of September. It will depend where you're located on our beautiful blue planet. Oh, this is riffing off that full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces that happened on the 7th of September, only a couple of weeks ago. That was a Sunday, and this event, this lunar eclipse event, is on a Sunday as well. New moon partial solar eclipse at the 11th hour. It's now or never kind of eclipse. Love it. We have the South Node in Virgo and Venus in Virgo at the time of this event. I like that. Venus in Virgo, oh, she is so artistic. She values beauty. Oh, and in Virgo, she artistically values meticulous par excellence. Absolutely in Virgo. And the South Node in Virgo, fascinating with the nodes of the moon. South Node in Virgo, the ancient Indian perspective is the South Node is where we have a past life connection. It's like a deja vu perspective, like, oh, we know this, or this is past life stuff we need to migrate from. That's the concept behind the South Node. We need to move away from what we know. This is all past life stuff we're experiencing here. Take of that what you will. I'm not too fussed about that Indian philosophical belief, but it's part of the astrology system, so I can't ignore it. So this 29 degrees and 5 minutes new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo, the 11th hour of we have to leave the past behind. Our souls are screaming for a new life. Venus and Virgo, we need to get artistic. We need to value a new way of love. And in Virgo, we are trying to practically embody a new way of being. Wonderful. New moon. How do we work with this? Us everyday humans, how do we work with this? What does this all mean? I'm just giving you my take on it. You're the expert in your life. What does it mean for you when you think about Venus in Virgo? She likes the arts. She represents the woman, the divine feminine. She represents beauty, unity, connection, value. What do you love and value about art and beauty and the divine feminine? A South Node. You having a past life moment. Oh, maybe I need to reconnect with my divine feminine, get into art and beauty and the value of this spiritual journey, this thing we call life. Maybe I'm ready to release some sort of invisible memory or shackle about my past life or the experience I've had to date in this life and honor the beauty of it. In Virgo, the virginal sign of the maiden. We want to get out of the maiden phase and move into the mature phase. You may be ready to contemplate such things. It's a Sunday night, light a candle, do a tarot session, do some scrying, or chill outside under the sky and the stars and go, wow, am I having a past life experience? Do I need to just honor that? And am I ready to move into a new way of being in my life? Venus and Virgo. Do I need to level it up here? I need to raise the bar. Do I need to raise my standards? 29th degrees, 29 degrees and 5 minutes of Virgo. We're talking about a very, very intense moment, because the last degree of a zodiac sign, this intense moment, the anaretic degree, is that 11th hour. It's now or never, because I'm done. I'm ready to transition. I'm ready to go through a metamorphosis stage, the new moon solar eclipse stage. So I'm in a cocooning stage. And we factor in the South Node, the cocooning stage of a new life, because I've had enough experience, thank you very much, wherever Virgo is in your own natal chart, whatever natal house that is. There's a development there that needs to be graduated from with high honours, and in 6 months' time, which is how long it usually plays out for, an eclipse, 6 months. You graduate and get to see in its entirety what you have been watering every day, what you have been caring for. You've been watering the seed, you've been meditating and bringing all your intention into something growing that's practical. It's an application that you can use in your daily experience. You put your heart and soul into it. And in 6 months' time, yeah, look at that. Boy, oh boy, that was worth it. And now I get to enjoy the successes of my efforts. But it's the 11th hour, 29.5 degrees. So it's now or never. I love Virgo, ruled by Mercury. All you Virgos out there listening, love you. Best sense of humor. Gotta love a Virgo sense of humor. And Virgos need Mercury, the trickster, the planet that is capable of a fantastic, devilishly appropriate sense of humor. Funny, funny, funny. Virgos. Love them. And Geminis. I love everyone. That's my Jupiter conjunct Venus in Pisces coming through there. I love everyone. Okay. So let's just keep it very simple, stupid kind of video. Yeah? Let's not get all academic-y. We don't need to. We're human beings having a spiritual experience. So we're in this virginal stage where we need to level up and graduate and blossom into womanhood in 6 months' time. And it's go time now. So we are not dilly-dallying around. We've already had a new moon in Virgo, so it's the second one. So it's like, you know what? Your intentions were all very good, but you didn't follow through. So let's follow through now. Why do we want to follow through? Why do we intentionally want to break into new terrain in 6 months' time? Because we're trying to get out of the South Node mindset, which is we already know something. We've already been here, done that. So if you're having deja vu, you're having a spiritual reckoning with the self going, oh, this looks like a cycle that's about to be on repeat if I don't change it. Or this looks like a cycle that's familiar to me. How can I up the ante? If I need to be here, then how am I going to up the ante? That is going to nourish me and satiate me in 6 months' time. I'm ready to endure and commit. Then I want to be able to eat that cake in 6 months and thoroughly enjoy it and consume it until I am a happy fat Buddha kind of result in 6 months' time. I like it. I like it a lot. But it's fascinating. I'm moving the microphone around. I hope that doesn't disturb anyone too much. And it's just fascinating how Venus is here with the South Node and the Moon and the Sun. It's really, really, it ticks my philosophical boxes, yeah? Venus and South Node, loving, letting go of a past experience that we are more than happy to migrate and move on from. So if you are having a moment where you're like, oh, I'm so done with this. I'm on repeat here. It's all very mechanical. Yeah, this is your kind of new moon, partial solar eclipse. Absolutely. Where you can develop in slow incremental stages in 6 months' time to release yourself from a shackle of virginal bondage of, oh, I just have to be demure and keep, playing the game. This is like, this is boss vibe shit happening in 6 months' time where you can see, I'm the divine feminine one. If you're a male or female, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, it doesn't matter what you identify as. You get to literally let your freak flag fly in 6 months because you're migrating and separating from an experience that you know you've outgrown, or you have that sense, that internal intuitive psychic sense that there's something about what I'm experiencing here that's so familiar that I actually I want to get rid of it now. It's like a shadow. It's like I don't want this shadow around me. It's a bit icky. In Virgo, it's icky. I don't want to feel ugh. I just want to feel pure and clean. Thanks very much. And Venus and Virgo, this is really great for self-care of the body, aesthetics, bathing, buying beautiful art for your home or your car, or put some new images on your laptop or your phone. Think art and beauty. And that word beauty is intelligence. We gravitate towards things that are beautiful because it's like our spirit, our souls know the intelligence of things that are beautiful, that fill our cups up. Think Nine of Cups. In fact, Nine of Cups, we're talking about tarot now, but think Page of Cups at the time of this new moon, partial solar eclipse in Virgo, at the 11th hour, the 29.5 degree point of Virgo. The Page of Cups is where we nurture. We put devotion into something. It's youthful hope and optimism that if I water it, if I tend to it, and I make sure that this seed is going to have the most optimal environment that it can grow in. So I'm intentionally putting the seed in a place that I know the environment is right. then in 6 months' time, I'm going to go, I was on it. My intuition was right. My devotion was right. So, for you listeners out there, what are you devoting to? Removing a past life experience? Removing a shadow? Are you ready to step out of an adolescent stage in your life and move into maturity? You going to up that ante and be the absolute boss of your life? You bet your bottom dollar you are. And you can do that anytime. But at a new moon partial solar eclipse, why not do it now? Do it. Go for it. It's time, baby. Containing and keeping ourselves small, being the virtuous pure ones, can only be tolerated for so long. Where we screw up, we drink too much, we let our freak flag fly in public. That's not so virginal at all. But this is life. It's a life experience. So we're not here to tear ourselves to shreds. Virgo, go, I've got to get everything right. Ain't going to happen. This is a human experience. But we can do our very best for the next 6 months to put ourselves in environments that nourish us and fill our souls, that get us out of a shadow and away from an old life, maybe even a past life, and we can make our life art and beautiful. Venus in Virgo. That's the best way to come from, in an astrological perspective, to this new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo, from my humble perspective. Best way to work with this, practical things to do. Okay, I like to think of this new moon 11th hour, 29 degrees and 5 minutes, partial solar eclipse in Virgo, South Node and Venus co-present. I would like to throw things out. Literally, throw things out. Declutter. Get all the shoes out of the hallway that you know you trip over every freaking morning. Get rid of them. Just do it. So over the next 6 months, we want to get rid of all the clutter that's in our way, so we can have more open space. And with more open space and a clear palette, then we can create our own canvas with no infiltration of objects and distraction around us in our environments. I would probably encourage turning the music up full ball. It's a Sunday night, maybe put your earbuds in and dance your ass off to this new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo. And you can dance and celebrate and release an old life, an old way of doing you, and be the divine feminine and dance and be youthful and happy and release pent up energy. I would drink good wine. I would eat good food. But I would enjoy this thing we call life in any way you see fit on a Sunday night, yeah? And in 6 months' time, it's going to take some time to declutter and remove the shadows, the objects, the distractions, that block you from living your bliss. Sacred soulful one, listening out there, do you hear me? You are here to live your bliss. It's the 11th hour. Let's let our divine feminine freak flags fly, shall we? That's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm your cosmic girl. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous new moon partial solar eclipse in Virgo. Until next time, stay cosmic.